As you all saw in part 1, it was a mental first week to kick off the Public Dreams spring trip. But this certainly wasn't without the struggles. Blanking for the first few days is never on anyone's mind. But reality really hits when you're chasing carp around lakes and still not had a bite. It just seemed to be one drama after the other. Whether it was getting a hole in the boat, losing a carp, or even losing the drone. But all was good. I was finally blessed with a few big uns for all my efforts. With the tiredness certainly taking its toll, it was time to wrap up the first week and go and meet my good mate Ash. Little did we know what was about to hit us. I hope you're ready. Strap in and hold on to your hats. This is Public Dreams Part 2. Churner! Proper old warriors. 5 bites already. Very short and very plump. Right, here we go then. Lake number, I don't know what, but we met up at the lake, me and Ash, zipped the drone up and found a fish straight away. So I think we're on for a winner, and they wasn't that far out. So we've just dropped the vans in the car park and we're slowly trucking round. So let's see what today brings. Hopefully some disgustingly big carp. Here we go then. First one only took, how long do you reckon it took? Half hour? Half hour into getting one rod out. We only had one rod out each. We was just out finding some areas. Our first one in the bag. Get out of there. Look at that one. Angry male. He was the rod have only been out about 20 minutes, but this is what it's all about. And this is a lush one. All the starburst scale on its back. Got a feeling there's going to be a few more coming, and hopefully some big girls. So it's been absolutely kicking off. We've only been here about 2 hours, and 5 bites already. Nothing massive, but I feel like there will be a big one on the cards very soon. Right, here we go then. Was trying to figure out what rod it was for ages and realised it was the one that I was stood in front of, but because the buzzers are turned down. Lovely mid-30 common, look at that. That is a lush one. Still a male, we think. It's obviously making its headway down to the shallows, but this is on the long rod. I said to Ash earlier that I thought the bigger fish were going to come on the long rod, and here's one of them, biggest one so far. Hopefully some more a lot bigger than this. White snowman, I think, if it was a white one. I'm fishing 2 white, 2 pink. It's about 100 yards out, this one, maybe 150s. I reckon in a slightly deeper area, just off the drop off. Well, it's not actually, it's in the middle. Just out in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? Yeah, lush one. As you can see, I am a very red Louis. Silly me, I haven't bought any sun cream. My arms, everything. But we've had 7 bites. It's been absolute utter carnage. can't believe it. We've had one 37-pounder, which was lush, mint. That come on the long rod. We're coming into the night now. Hopefully it's going to be a hectic night with massive carp. We've not seen each other for a fair while. We sat down for the night and had a good old catch up over some dinner, both taking in the amazing scenery and enjoying the most beautiful of sunsets. We were quietly rubbing our hands together, considering how hectic the day had been, but the wish for a busy night didn't work. It took until just before first light to get a bite. I forgot to get the net. God, my alarm on my wrist had just gone off. I didn't even have time to fucking shake the cobwebs off. Wind's pushing in, nice, isn't it? Keep coming with its dorsal. It's got the floor lead. Felt fucking well. Nice. Oh, that we slip up back. He's folding over in the fucking net. We've had the first run at I think 6:20 this morning. It was a little mirror, we just let it go in the net, but it was a nice one, had some nice scales and stuff on it. Just getting the first coffees on of the morning. Proper boost juice coffees because we needed it after yesterday. We didn't end up eating till about 10:30, 11 I don't think. Yeah, didn't get into bed till past midnight. It's a fucking utter carnage. With the weather chilling out, well, with the sun chilling out at least, I think it's going to be a bit touch and go whether this is the right area, because it's only very, very shallow in front of us, especially over our right. It's 3 foot. The water was considerably warm today considering the temperature, but I think that's the temperature difference from outside. It seems a lot warmer. Once again, an absolute beautiful scenery this morning. Like, you could not ask for a better place to wake up than this. It is absolutely stunning. All the alpine forests around,
massive lake in front of you. Yeah, just totally incredible.
As we sat down and sipped our coffees, hoping to recover from the day previous, the Carp had different plans. They kept coming one after the other, but we didn't give up. We kept on persevering, hoping for a real big one to come and join the party. Churner! Yeah, she's a long way. I've got no braid on. No, it's literally in the margin here. It's going to swim past us. Oh, here comes the sun.
That's nice, mate, on that back. Whoa.
Yeah, mate. I ain't giving up. There we go. There we go. Stay up. It's in the top lip mush. What the fuck? It's in the top lip.
Well, at least he's in the lap.
Yeah.
Doing some shallow water.
I forgot you can't touch the bottom.
It's even, mate.
Here's a nice one. There you go. Thank you very much. Go back home. Wipe out that other rod. Oh, it's got a fucking marker flow. Shit. Oh, it's a fucking little common. Oh, fuck me. What a nightmare. Fucking hell. Look at his lips. Big old rubbery lips. See you later, mate. Cheers. You reckon have a photo? I'll have a photo. I've had three bites from my long rod this morning. It's a bit hard work with a boat considering it's so windy. The short rods haven't really done anything this morning, but we just think the fish are pushed out a little bit. Hopefully when the sun gets up a little bit this afternoon, we start grabbing them closer in. I think we're just going to complete today, and then we are going to, on dark, move and pack the vans and then get on to the other lake. We should be there for about maybe 10-11 p.m. But last night all the bites dried up around 7-8 p.m. It was like the last fish we had during the light hours. We was struggling for the light with the photos, so it was just on dusk it sort of died down. But on that whole, got a beautiful backdrop. Woke up to this morning, absolutely beautiful. Quiet apart from the wind. That's why we come. Look, views like that, absolutely incredible. Yeah, so change of heart, we're going to leave. It's just carnage. The wind is just straight in our faces. There's no shelter whatsoever. So we're all charged up, batteries, rigs tied, ready to get there tonight. Get some more carp. So here we go then.
From day dot, that we still feel it, feel it, feel it. One night was all it took, and we still see it, see it, see it. I'm telling you now, we mean it. One night was all it took, and you'd be crazy not to see it. I feel it now. I feel it now. I feel it now. Yeah, I feel it.
Here we are then. Finally time to have a shower. Got the towel. I'm ready. Bit of home comforts, be able to smell nice. That's what we want, rather than smelling the sweaty waders. I think someone's getting a pizza. I'm very sunburnt. The water was, it felt pretty hot on the sunburn, but I think it was normal temperature. But feel fresh, ready for another 10 days. Let's go. We're stationary. We've got to the lake. Time for a little walk. So, we're on a finding carp mission. Hopefully it's not too hard because the wind is pumping straight into our faces from here, and we're a lot more south, so it's warmer. Even on the trek down here, you could, it was considerably warmer. But yeah, look, sun's out. It's a nice trickling breeze rather than a fucking hurricane wind. I don't think there's going to be any sketchy boat rides to get home. Okay, so we've found the area where we want to be, right on the back of this northerly wind. But because we're fighting for the light, we are going to have a lovely evening. We're going to have chicken, chips, beans, well, Hunter's chicken, chips and beans, cooked by Ash's fair hands in his oven in his camper van. Check that out. Then I'm going to sleep next to him because I'll get lonely. So we're going to enjoy some dinner tonight, then we're going to get up early before first light and get rocking in the morning. Here we go then. It's a bit later than expected. As you can see, it's near enough light, but I'm going to put my house away and get in the boat and get gone. The wind's died down this morning, which is a great help because it's a long boat journey to the other side. Here we go then, maiden voyage on the new lake. The mozzies are at it already. He ain't wrong about the mozzies. So the French angler that we walked past yesterday, he's left this morning. He just done the day yesterday but stayed overnight, and he very, very kindly gave us some mozzie spray because he said, you do not use, you will be dead. So I am very grateful, because even through the walk last night we was getting absolutely monstered by mosquitoes. But where Ash's arms are so little, they was moving so quick they wasn't holding on. They couldn't hold on to his arms. Life couldn't get better at the moment. Look at the view. Beautiful. It's now 16:04 and we've finally got all the rods out. It is so up and down, varying foots from like 45 foot up to 12 foot. So yeah, we spent a bit of time. We've done a whole leisure battery out in the boat, done a whole echo sounder battery. Yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare, but we're fishing. Hopefully we can bag one soon. We've got the carpiest swim known to all carp anglers. Yeah, it'll make a grown man cringe, but it's all right, we're fishing. We've seen fish on the echo. Ash saw one jump out. I saw one this morning jump out, but I wasn't too sure how big it was. It's days only, strict days only. We know that because we slept in the car park last night and the guard come in the car park. So we know it actually gets guarded, so we are gonna have to reel in, which is shit. After spending what felt like an absolute lifetime searching for the perfect spots during the day, we were very reluctant to reel the rods in for the night. But we risked facing a hefty fine if we didn't. So we lounged around and watched the sun go down until it was dark, and then we reeled the rods in. We set our alarms for an hour before first light to redeploy the rods, so they were hopefully all set for the day. To be honest, it took a bit longer than we thought due to a marker float stealing ferry that boated across the lake just before midnight. We did wonder what the floating headlamp was doing over the top of our area, but just as we finished putting the last rod on the rest, a not so welcome guest entered the swim. You couldn't believe it. We've been told we can't fish here because there is a competition. We just had a French dude come round in his car and said, no fishing, it's the competition. So we are now just about to fucking pack all our gear up and now try and find another lake. Fuck's sake. You can't write shit like this. What absolute carnage. Well, what a nightmare that was. As soon as we got the bivvies down, that big black cloud behind me absolutely opened heavens up. We had big rain and we had big hailstorms. We're just going now to pick the H blocks up and then get back to the boat ramp. But as I'm picking H blocks up around one of the markers, we've had to reel in from a load of fizzing. So it's not ideal, but we weren't to know. And even though that there was signs out, In the swim that we boated to that morning, there actually wasn't any signs in that swim. They was looking for the sign to point it and say, look, there's a sign. So we actually wouldn't have known anything. Don't really know what to do now. We're going to go back to the vans, reconvene. There is a lake nearby, but we don't know how busy it's going to be. If not, I think we might be going either further south, but then I need to think of that long drive home. So we're not too sure, but I'm sure we come up with a plan. We come up with a good plan and catch some big carp. That's what we want. I only just managed to tuck the camera away when the heavens decided to throw a massive tantrum once again. This was no ordinary rain. It was like the sky just fully emptied on us. I did a quick shuffle on the boat, desperately trying to cover my gear, but let's say my efforts weren't really effective. The rain suddenly stopped as quick as it started, but of course we'd finished our journey and made it back to the boat ramp. The weather did a complete 180 in a blink of an eye. The lake turned into a mill pond. We chucked our soggy gear in the back of the van and got on the road, kicking ourselves because we'd just wasted 2 full days.
Enough is enough. I don't wanna talk about it. You said that. You said too much, won't talk about it. Enough is enough.
It's brightened up for when we're getting the rods out. I think we was chasing the same bit of rain up the country, but it looks lovely here. We don't have fish here, but we're going to get the boat out and have a search, do the night and then see what's going on from there. Ash is a happy bunny now because he's got his camper van up there. He can sleep in the van tonight, so he stops being angry. Hey Ash! I can't call him Angry Ash tomorrow morning because he'd be chilled out again after he's had a night in his own bed.
As soon as we'd arrived, the boats come straight out of the vans. There was no way we was wasting any more time. We're there to catch carp after all, not just drive aimlessly around the country. It must have only been a matter of minutes until all the rods were rigged up and ready to drop.
We've got a carp in the bag. Yes. It is Baltic out there. It is so cold. I think it's touching 1 or 2 degrees. This one was on my long rod. I'm fishing out to a 12-foot shelf as such. And it's right next to an overhanging tree, so it looks pucker. It's only an hour or two till light, so I'll be showing you the carp in the morning when it's a bit better light. But yeah, she's a nice one. I was just absolutely zonked, and I was sort of trying to figure out what was going on. I thought it was Ash's alarms, and then I see my red light going off of my receiver. So I just sort of got myself together, got my trainers on and wandered out. But we've got one, and that's all that matters.
gather then. Came on a long rod at 4:45 this morning, mid 40. Lovely dark carp this one, beautiful. Hopefully there'll be some more of this to come. We didn't get the rods till late out till late last night. I don't mind a few late nights when they all look like this. Hopefully more to come tonight. Well, that was a nice surprise early morning. Absolutely buzzing with that, especially it being the first night. Hopefully we can grab some more. That would be really nice. Sorry, let me just turn this off. Just I'm getting a croque monsieur on the Raz to celebrate at 9 o'clock in the morning. This cold wind is pumping through this arm now. It's relentless. You just can't get time to warm up. Cold. Wind burn. Yeah, got it all. You can certainly tell it's coming to the end of the trip. I'm just absolutely knackered. Gotta keep trotting on though. Keep going. Keep getting them rods back out after carp. So, little afternoon update. The rods are out. The rods are rocking. We've just had an escapee boat as well. Of course it was Ash that didn't tie up his boat, and I was doing something in my bivvy. I think I was tidying up, and Ash went, "Where's my boat?" I was like, shit. Looked down the bank and it was floating down the bank. So we had to go down with a leading rod and get it back. Everything's crossed for tonight. The old moon's starting to get big now. I think it's the new moon, full moon on Monday. So it's giving you a lot more light at night to manoeuvre about in a boat without using your head torch and stuff. I've moved my spots now, so hopefully they produce. We're all sort of in that 12 foot depth of water. 12 to 10 I'd say, 12 to 10, but hopefully one of them produces.
Making sure all the rods were sweet that afternoon. There was nothing to do, apart from chill and wait to see what the night would bring. Talk about having everything crossed. Nothing could have prepared us for what was about to happen in the early hours of the morning.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
There's a tank. I'm rolling, bro. 36.12. So yeah, another 35 pounder, mid 30. This is the first one.
First one from a flurry of bites last night after moving the rods closer to the snags. What a lovely example. I think this is a smaller one off the bunch. So nice. Lovely dark fish in here. And we still haven't, well, we've had one under 30 pound now. We had a little common last night. What an amazing example of what's in here. Truly stunning carp. I think this was a white snowman come to the far margin. Beautiful. Here's the other side. All nice and dark in here. Proper old warriors. It's floppy tail. This will be a lot bigger one day. You can tell it's got the frame for it. She's been having some tigers. Look at that. Here we go, second of a mad flurry of bites last night. This one obviously loved the tiger. All tensed up. The sling was full of tigers this morning. First light. Tiger muncher come to a double XL tiger. Another beautiful carp. 39 pound an ounce is. Lovely example of what's in here. I've got cramp in my foot. Other side of this beautiful mirror, look at that big single scale in its flank. I think we're going to do a couple more nights here and see what else it can bring. It's always chucking up surprises like this beauty. Here we go then, big angry common, last bite of a flurry of bites last night. Really hard to hold this one with the size of the gut curling up on me. What a lovely carp, beautiful common, short and fat. We thought it was going to be 50 pound, but it was 43 pound an ounces. It's the other side of this, beautiful common, big fat thing. So bulbous, very short and very plump. This one come on a white snowman. No way that it was coming out from range. Snag fishing locked up. Beautiful carp. Caught some lovely fish this morning. Well, we see some lovely fish this morning. That common looked mahoosive, especially when it was in the water. The rods are back out now. Same spots, doing the same thing, the same baits, apart from we ran out of leads. So we've had to conjure up a contraption of lead. I've strapped, well, cable tied a 5 ounce flat tractor lead to a 6 ounce distance. So there's 11 ounces out there, just to hold on top of that shelf whilst this wind's pumping in. Seems to be doing a job. Run out of 10 ounce leads, and we've tried using smaller and it just doesn't work. You can't get any bow out your line, it's just a bloody nightmare. The wind's making it very hard work, but it's switched to total 180. It's coming right up the other way now. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a replay of last night. We'll bag a few carp, which I'll be very surprised if we don't. So here we are, we're going into Friday evening, feeling hopeful, but it's been very quiet on the bite's behalf. We haven't had any as of yet. It's about 6 o'clock. I think we had our first bite yesterday about 5 p.m. But the wind has totally switched direction, so we're thinking they might have pushed down on this wind. We're still hopeful, we've got all night. I don't know whether we will be staying. If the bites dry up, we might try and find another lake. It does look good for a bite, but it's a bit black over the horizon. It looks like it's going to rain hard. Who knows? It's not meant to, but it certainly looks like it. Hopefully it'll be a hectic night again, with a couple of nice big ones. There are a few more anglers turned up now. There's anglers up to our left. Well, I say up to our left, they're quite far up the bank at the next swim. And there's anglers turned up down at the dam end, fishing out of their camper van. But feeling hopeful tonight. The markers are there, bouncing in the wind, rigs next to them. We're doing everything we should. We just got to sit on our hands and wait now. So the wind's finally decided to calm down. It's gone very still. Darkness is coming pretty fast. Just last little checks of rods and nets and slings all ready to rock and roll, hoping that something actually happens. So tomorrow might be a change of lake for the last night. For my last night, Ash has still got a week. I can't say we're not trying here, we're doing exactly the same as you have been for the last couple of nights. I'm going to get my head down in hope that I'll get woken up in a few hours. Fingers crossed. So this morning we've sort of woke up, no fish. Ash was right, I was being really hopeful in the fact that we was actually going to catch something last night. But this wind just fucking turned them off. They're gone skis. So now the brains are ticking. We're trying to decide what to do. We're definitely leaving, but we don't know whether to part ways or stay round this sort of area. I'm happy to go a bit further south. I've got some pins up north, and Ash has got some pins down south. Ash has got a further week to do, so I feel as though, for obvious reasons, he'd want to go further south because of the warm weather, and I want to go further north because of the Channel Tunnel is closer. But we could stick around this area, but I don't think this weather's going to improve. Look at the state of it. It's cold. Got two jumpers on, a big fluffy jacket. You know what I mean? It's not ideal conditions. But we can't say we didn't try. We tried last night. We press replay, did exactly what we did the day previous, and we caught a shit ton of fish. But last night just wasn't the one. So I feel like it's going to be a pack up. It's quite good because the vans are right behind us, so it'd be a quick pack up. Reel in the rods, go and get the H blocks, and then bug out and try and find another lake. I've got one night left. I'll go home tomorrow. I've got to get the train at 6 p.m. So it's a hard one. But I'm moving. There's no fucking effort wasted here. Like, we're definitely moving. We can't be here and not be catching carp. So we've got to move. We've got to get on fish.
Houston, we have a big problem. We've just smashed the Mackies, and about half hour later we was both in desperate need for a shit. So we stopped at the side. We stopped at the side of the road for a turd. And yeah, basically, I forgot to put it in the back of the van, so I chucked it on the front seat. But there was a hole in the back. So I've now got poo on my bum bag. Oh dear. All in the life of a carp angler. Fuck's sake. So now every time yeah. So now every time I have my fucking bum bag round my chest, I'm gonna have a waft of poop. So... Oh dear. So we've arrived back to an old haunt. We just popped in for a little look on the way up north, and Ash really liked the look of it. So we're back with a vengeance. So we're just going to get the rods rigged up, keep the barrows. Well, mine's in the van. He's going to keep his on the barrow, because I don't think you could do the nights here, but as long as we look like we're just angling for the day, come night time we'll grab the bed chairs out. I'm going to take leaders off this time. I'm going to be casting, but Ash has saved the day, and he's got a bait boat as well, which is an edge. I should get one, but I'm not a loser. No, it's a bit edgy. Edgy.
The nodding machine's back. Here she is.
Smack it against the rocks. Have it! Oh, shallow. Have it. Oh fuck me, that's not far at all. Get up, Chava. The wind's finally died down. Finally. He's looking pucker. We're on a nice little grassy bit. We're only casting and throwing sticking baits out, but it looks really nice now. The sun's going down. Sun rays coming through the clouds. Yeah. What a place to spend your last night. It's time to go home. I'm ready for it. Really still now. As you can tell, it's still quite cold, as I've got 2 jumpers on and a coat. Just cooking up our last meal. We've got more pasta, chicken and bacon this time though. Ham and cheese tortellini with chicken and bacon. Good for a last meal.
Okay, so that's us going into the last night now, and we're still both feeling very lucky. Ash has lost something, and I've just had a take and hook bump straight away. We are still hopeful. The night is very young, it's only just gone dark. It must have been a catfish, my one. It absolutely blasted off straight away. Tight clutches as well. It just fucking, we were sat in front of Ash's bivvy, and I heard the clutch rather than the receiver, because the receiver's in my bivvy on low. But I shall certainly be turning the receiver up and having it in my pocket now, and hopefully next time you see me famous last words, will be with a carp.
Nothing. What I heard your alarm. This is a dodgy red as well, by the way. Here you go.
Oh. Was the alarm off? Huh? Is the alarm off?
No, I did say it went off.
I didn't fucking hear it go off.
No,
Oh no. I'm through that boy now, I'm gonna go down here.
When two worlds collide, it isn't over.
Got a net, bruv.
Rolling away. This isn't closure.
That's all right, I didn't wake up.
This is the night. This is the last breath. This is the night. This is my sunset. Oh yeah.
Last morning, 40-pounder to say goodbye to France for this epic 16-night trip. Met up with Ash, absolutely had it off at every lake we went to. And what a way to end. Beautiful carp, beautiful venue, beautiful scenery, beautiful times. Very wet tracksuit bottoms and a very smiley face. Look at it, absolutely fantastic. What a carp. 41.8, and what a way to say goodbye. I'll see you in the summer.
This is the night. This is the